I know this probably gonna use it, so.
Okay. Money team has no money.
Here could see their property taxes hiked by anywhere from 9 to 20%, because when everybody sits down at that bankruptcy table, they're going to have to give a little and go ahead and try and raise some money in addition to working out, you know, the numbers with their creditors.
So the question I ask, we have seen this movie before. Boxers traditionally going broke. You know, they start off well, so flamboyant with all this money and all these cars, and they have businesses they invest in. They're something special, you know, at least in their minds they are.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is under scrutiny after staff members at his gym accused him of failing to pay their salaries, prompting protests outside the facility. Workers at his Hollywood, Los Angeles gym say they have gone unpaid for several weeks, which has caused serious financial strain. In response, employees gathered outside the gym to publicly voice their grievances.
I know this probably gonna use it, so.
Okay. Money team has no money.
Alright, money team has no money.
The money team has
Demonstrations took place outside the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness Center on Highland Avenue, where staff spoke out about late pay and challenging work conditions. Several employees shared that they had left other jobs to join the gym, only to experience irregular compensation. The gym's general manager, Samria Balden, stated that the issue has had a serious personal impact on her life. Workers are now exploring potential legal action under California labor regulations.
Basketball, I had to deal with unsurety. I had to deal with conflict with my now wife because of me not figuring out where I'm going to do, where am I going to get money from to pay my bills? Like, this is insanity, man. Like, we've had like members come here and try to offer us, like, you know, we can help you out here, we can give you money, or people gave us Chick-fil-A cards that we could try to eat food. Like, fairness is fair, man. You gotta pay what's due. This is about more than just like pay at this point. It's like, come on.
You're good. Thank you.
How you doing? On my end, they love community activist and a former trainer here at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Hollywood. We're out here today because we're spreading awareness around inhumane conditions that are taking place within a working environment.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long stressed the value of independence and entrepreneurship. In various interviews, he has shared that he hopes his children will continue growing the businesses he has built, taking them even further. His portfolio includes Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team brand, and several real estate ventures. Mayweather has also mentioned ambitions to purchase an NBA team and invest in high-rise properties, reflecting his focus on expanding his business empire.
My job is to help you. Yeah, I'm with Floyd, getting a check. I get a check from Floyd, but I want to push you. Have your own business while you traveling the world with me, and we laughing, we kicking, and we joking. You got a company where you're making money also. So if something go wrong and you're not with me no more, you don't have nothing bad to say about me, because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., famous for his boxing skills and the nickname Money, is widely recognized for his luxurious lifestyle. Yet, recent events have raised questions about his financial management, highlighting a striking difference between his public extravagance and his growing financial responsibilities.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between $100 to $200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the
Floyd Mayweather Jr., known for his extravagant lifestyle, recently acquired a $30 million resort-style home, reinforcing his image of luxury. This purchase is part of a larger real estate collection that spans Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. Even amid financial controversies and outstanding debts, Mayweather continues to make high-end investments, demonstrating his wealth through lavish property acquisitions and other upscale purchases. Even while managing substantial financial responsibilities, including outstanding taxes and debts, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has maintained his pattern of high-end spending. In October 2024, he purchased a $42 million portfolio consisting of more than 60 buildings in Upper Manhattan, totaling over 1,000 affordable housing units. Mayweather stated that he owns all of the properties outright, with no partners involved, and described the acquisition as a calculated step to grow his real estate holdings.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has repeatedly rejected claims regarding tax problems, describing them as exaggerated by biased media coverage. He points out that he paid $26 million to the IRS in 2015 and challenges the validity of reports suggesting otherwise. Mayweather insists that his financial ventures are strong and that the media's portrayal of his finances is misleading.
Especially when it comes to the media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag TMT, hashtag Floyd Mayweather, hashtag.
Even while managing significant financial responsibilities, including a $33 million debt owed to boxer Gervonta Davis and outstanding obligations in Dubai, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has continued his habit of high-end spending.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet
We have all this stuff all that flash that y'all see. But y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But, man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you want all these millions? But, man, stay tuned for that next video.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s taste for luxury has put pressure on his financial stability. Famous for his extravagant lifestyle, he regularly splurges on high-end cars, private jets, and lavish real estate. This penchant for opulence has contributed to significant tax obligations, including $7.2 million from 2010 and a $22.2 million debt from 2015 that remain unresolved. Despite these financial burdens, Mayweather continues to spend lavishly, prompting questions about his money management. His actions demonstrate a focus on luxury over addressing growing debts, drawing criticism and highlighting the potential consequences of living beyond one's means.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We
I see what you're
say
saying.
we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
Yeah, I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is well known for openly discussing his wealth. Among his boldest statements, he has claimed to earn $3 million each month, suggesting this surpasses the income of tech billionaire Bill Gates. While many have questioned the accuracy of these remarks, they highlight Mayweather's tendency for making extravagant claims. Financial analysts have largely dismissed these numbers as unrealistic, citing the lack of clarity regarding his actual sources of income.
Which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, you know, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Oscar de la Hoya, a retired world champion, has openly commented on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s motivations behind certain major fights. De la Hoya described Mayweather as coming out of his rock, referring to his periods away from the spotlight, suggesting that matchups with big-name opponents like Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor were driven primarily by financial incentives rather than competitive ambition.
To fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds, call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Ah, easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s fascination with luxury is well known, and his $18 million Jacob and Company billionaire watch exemplifies his extravagant tastes. The custom-designed timepiece, featuring 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, showcases his dedication to opulence. Bought in 2018, the watch is just one of many symbols of Mayweather's lavish lifestyle, even after earning more than $700 million during his boxing career. He has faced notable financial difficulties. Reports have linked him to a $42 million scam and his high-cost purchases, including a $1 million Super Bowl ticket, have drawn widespread attention and criticism.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
Happy birthday, champ. That's how we doing. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say.
Money green.
No, hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Even amid reports of financial struggles, including substantial unpaid taxes, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to display his wealth through high-end purchases. He has been spotted acquiring new private jets and sharing glimpses of his lavish lifestyle on social media, actions that many see as showing a concerning neglect of his financial obligations.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving...
Floyd Mayweather Jr. often shares glimpses of his private jet on social media, highlighting its luxurious interior. The spacious cabin features high-end seating and amenities that resemble a premium lounge more than a traditional airplane.
About to get on the jet. We headed to Miami, baby. It's your man Floyd Money Mayweather. It's Air Mayweather. We on our way to Miami. Come with me. What's up? It's your man Money Mayweather coming to you live. And you know, right now we on Air Mayweather. You know, we like to call it the jet Air Mayweather because you know, when it's my time, it's money time. Everything we do it over the top, exclusive, big, huge, massive. You know, so you know, as we slowly pull the money out the bag. You know, so right now, you know, with the money team, my man Rick right here, he chilling. He don't say much. So it's not, you know, it's nothing like riding on the Air Mayweather, big boy private jet. And you know, doing what we do best. You know, that's 700,000. That's 700,000. That's 700,000 right there. You know, and with this, we make, you know, just 300,000. That's $1 million. $1 million profit.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has shifted part of his focus toward income-generating investments to strengthen his financial future. He has famously said, "Money doesn't make me, I make money," highlighting his view of wealth as a tool for building long-term financial success rather than a goal in itself.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's actually, it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one by heart. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this. I got a casino coming to New York City in Times Square.
Wow.
You're part of that, yeah.
Clap it up for that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I just saw that, Caesars.
Yes, I got a casino. SL Green is a company that I've been working with for so many years. And Andrew Matthias, you know, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, "You know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball." He said, "But New York real estate, you make money when you sleep." So
yes,
that's a bar.
That's a big one.
So I said, okay. So I started off something small with him in the beginning.
Eddie Hearn has commented on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial situation, suggesting that despite his enormous fortune, Mayweather could actually be facing financial strain. Hearn pointed out that Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, including costly purchases and flashy displays of wealth, has contributed to his money troubles. According to Hearn, continuing to maintain such a lavish lifestyle while carrying significant debts could put Mayweather at serious financial risk.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
not the biggest Mayweather
I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set. You know, he was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
But
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money?
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending.
That wraps up today's video. Be sure to stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you next time.